If you've been around this platform for some time, you definitely noticed that it's changing. Now YouTube changes all the time, nothing new here, but this time the shift is pretty interesting and worth chatting about. However, what's most important to me and you is how can we adapt to those shifts, use them to our advantage, and start seeing some growth in our channels. In this video I'll be talking about 4 key elements: the concept of Mr. Beastification, the shift, adapting, and the essence of YouTube. Do you remember when YouTube videos used to be all about those high energy edits and fake loud reactions? Well, from that time it didn't get any better. Most channels were actually competing to hook the viewer with the most outrageous stuff ever, and it was a race to the bottom of who can do most stupid things to make us click and watch. Bro, I was just editing the video and I just seen this. Is that like a pizza blood sauce? What the fuck? And it didn't stop here. Every YouTuber wanted his videos to be edited specifically to keep the viewer's attention, with flashy random stuff popping on your screen every 2 seconds, hundreds of sound effects, and 20 different music tracks in one single video. That's how the term Mr. Beastification has developed. It's how this whole thing started. You've seen it, right? Highly edited, dopamine-inducing content that feels like a roller coaster ride to your brain. This Mr. Beastification has took YouTube by storm. Everybody was copying it. Sure, it's fun and has its short-term appeal, but it lacks substance. Just like eating sweets, it's good in the moment, but not fulfilling. In short, soulless content. But then something happened. Recently, we've been moving from that forced, heavily edited content towards something more real, more authentic, and with minimal to no editing. YouTubers like Sulek and Trahan are literally changing the way YouTube works by doing more raw, unscripted, authentic content. Sam has gone from 0 to 3 million subscribers in less than a year. The guy literally sets his camera in his car, talks about his fitness journey and other different stuff on his way to the gym right before he films his workout. No editing, no flashy thumbnails, not even titles that look like they've been given some thought, and people are going crazy for his content. An analogy that I like to use here is those timeless shows like Friends. They never gone out of style because they were genuine and authentic. A bunch of normal friends with normal jobs that are still figuring out their lives. In each episode things go wrong, but they still navigate their way together. It's just a show that makes you feel comfortable, and that's very close with what's happening with YouTube. Let's talk about adapting to these changes. Now, before you get all excited and start uploading a bunch of crappy raw videos expecting to get famous, let me clarify something. It's one thing to recognize the importance of authenticity, but it's another to go and try to mimic the creators who hit the jackpot with it. I'm looking at you, Sulek fans. Instead of blindly imitating their styles, remember, diversity in content is what makes YouTube YouTube. It's super important to stay true to yourself. What I mean is, while this content worked for some type of people, it doesn't mean it should necessarily work for you. Every person's style is different. Some people prefer to turn on the camera and give some straight value to their audience. Others like making cinematic masterpieces and treat YouTube as a platform to demonstrate their artwork. And there are other people that make high production commercial content with the goal of getting maximum attention, making YouTube just another business. And there's nothing wrong with that. Let's not forget what YouTube was originally about: authentic expression and connection. My advice for you and for myself is embrace your uniqueness. There's room for everyone here, and there's no need to hop on every new trend that pops up. Drop a like if you found this helpful, and subscribe for more videos like this. And don't forget to keep creating.